And if you're the Pistons, you couldn't have asked for anything more. Barely take any time off the clock. Do a nice job of finding an easy look on the inside. And Dwayne Casey and his team have executed in out-of-bounds plays. And you see here the quick high-low action. DeAndre Jordan gets caught up high. Easy look for Plumlee on the inside. Green Lake with the help coming over. And again, they have shifted and rotated this Brooklyn defense in a way that they found a lot of looks right around the basket in the paint. And it served them well for a team that struggles from the field.
Nets have been on the road since that game on February 9th. They won 11 of their last 12. Swept that West Coast road trip. The team talked about how the communication, everything improved. All signs pointed to that February 9th performance, where they lost 122 to 111 as a turning point for this team. Fast forward to tonight, struggling once again against this Pistons squad. Opportunity to put away the free throw line, but the choice was the way to take that.
It's a grinded out game. They battled, they played physical, and attacked the glass.
The Pistons have a foul again, so they got the foul twice. That gets it into Harden. Pistons hesitate there for a moment. There's that foul again. 14 for the game clock. We'll have to do it again.
And we see this often by the Nets in game situations, out of bounds play. They will spread the floor to give them the room to operate and get open.
Definitely. Gets that quick foul there by Jeremy Grant. James Harden to go to the free throw line.
You see this hard foul over the back. Of course, our looking for the steal initially, but this foul on Grant gets Harden in the right arm. Big free throws.
Oh, fuck.
6 for 6 tonight. Detroit, no timeouts. Big free throw. Once again, there's a big chance. Kyrie Irving still has a chance on Thursday. It's going to be nights like this. It's not going to be pretty. It's a funky, ugly kind of game. Shots don't necessarily seem to fall. Nets shoot 22% from three-point range tonight. 2 free throws by Harden makes it a 5-point game. 10 seconds to go. Right to Ellington, firing from distance. Off the back iron, rebound Kyrie Irving, and that's going to do it. The Nets find a way to grind it out. Missed bump from Kyrie Irving, high fives all around. Nets win their 4th in a row. James Harden finished with the last.
James Harden scored the last 10 points, and the Nets win it. Let's bounce immediately to Washington, where Milwaukee leads it by 2. And let's hear from Justin Kutcher and Drew Gooden.
It's fucking freezing, huh?
You have time, then you're going to have to go try to trap.
And now you got a foul.
And you see Michael and Gabardi and Coach Brooks, they're almost in the game.
You can see they didn't want to foul Middleton because he's still doing the line.
They did that, and they got it out of his hands, and then he got back into it. In this situation, you play off of Giannis. You invite the pass to Giannis. Yeah, but I like that they didn't panic and try to foul. You want to call some type of promotion. I like that. Call some promotion. You don't want to foul Middleton, even though it happened.
Makes them both, and Scott Brooks will use his final timeout with 9.4 seconds to go. So you're going to drop a play as Westbrook is still trying to say, hey, I got fouled on the previous possession. He'll pace up the year.
You need a three. You need a three. I mean, you can pray man one, but you need a three.
Yep.
You need a three.
Let's go back to the play. Do you think there was a foul against Middleton?
This point,
Oh, he got him on the arm.
yeah. Yeah. I always say, you touch me, come on up. What is that? It's contact. That's a foul. But who's going to make that call?
Westbrook tonight, 5 of 11 from 3. Neto, 3 of 6. Matthews is 2 of 9.
That's why Neto is in this game. He's earned the respect. He's 3 for 6 tonight. Westbrook is 5 for 11. Matthews is 2 for 9. But he still has the respect of the shooter, so you got to respect him out there. And Bruce is for 4. Jake is 1 for 5. He did his last one, so he's going to earn a little bit of respect as well.
Westbrook to inbounds. He gets to Hachimura, puts up to 3. No, back rings it. And the rebound for Holiday, who gets fouled with 5 seconds to go. Holiday closed down and maybe got in the vision of Rui Hachimura. What an effort tonight on the Wizards. Underhands.
But you know what? It's win or lose tonight. It's a learning experience. People, I saw some growth tonight. There's going to be some games where Brad might not be able to go. How do you respond? And if you can respond in the absence of Brad like you did tonight, I think you'll be in good shape against other teams.
Milwaukee's able to come back and win this. Wizards did it all night long, but Milwaukee hangs on to win their first straight. They've won 8 of their last 9. A 30-point triple-double and a 40-point triple-double in this game. Giannis goes for 33, 11, and 11. While from Westbrook, 42, 10, and 12. Albeit a loss, and I'd rather be unavailable because of needs points. From DC to down the road here in Atlanta, State Farm Arena, and Sunday, 2 days back. Hawks in control as the team starting at 16 good effort tonight. They go 105 lead now. Danilo Gallinari had about 2 days to shoot that 3. He's got 15. Trae Young has 23. Clint Capella, another huge rebound night with 14 minutes for the 22 points. Bob Brownson and Dominic Wilkins are on the lights. 103-87. Bogdanovich, blocked and a foul.
Well, Bogdanovich, he is working hard to try to get that first bucket.
Bogey to the line, and we go to Kelly.
Well, guys, before the game, I had a chance to chat with Sacramento head coach Luke Walton and ask him about Bogey, and he goes, "We missed him. Bogey was such a great teammate. It was a lot of fun to coach him. He's one of those guys on the floor, in the locker room. He just brings so much to a team. It's going to be fun to get out there, compete against him tonight." And Luke said, I'm just happy he's in a good situation. But it was also funny in speaking with Sullivan. And before the game, he goes, "You go up against former teams, and for Bogey, this is the first time he's seen Sacramento, right, guys? He spent 3 years, the first 3 years of his career with the Kings." And he goes, "You want to drop 100 on him." And maybe that's sort of what we've seen a little bit. Bogey, I don't want to say he's pushing tonight, but he wanted to show up, and he was amped for this one. And Solomon said, "I'll definitely look for him if he's open. Keep pushing at the ball."
And the funny thing, Kelly, last year when the Kings won in here, Bogdanovich was a big reason why. He scored 20 in that game for Sacramento. Hit 2 key 3-pointers late in the game. Sacramento won the game 121 to 109. 105 to 89.
Despite the big night that Fox is having, the Hawks have really poured it on in this game and really taken command of it.
Bogey puts it up. and in. A baby, you say it so often, just seeing that ball go in on the foul line will help it.
It will definitely help you. Like, you know what? That one was pretty easy. Let me get this next one off and shoot it with some confidence.
Fox. Bogdanovich the rebound. Rondo's at the three-point ball going tonight. Hawks very much in control, 107-89. Sacramento starting a 16th road trip tonight. They've got 27 from De'Aaron Fox, but it's been pretty much all Hawks all night. They've led by as many as 23 tonight. Talking about Bogdan Bogdanovich, who's still trying to work his way back from injury. 0-6 last time out, 2 for Robinson tonight. We welcome back in Quentin Richardson. And let's get back to our game. The Brooklyn Nets hang on to beat the Detroit Pistons 195. And what was an absolute grind of a game. Remember, the Pistons had already beaten Brooklyn earlier this season, and they did everything they could possibly do with their personnel to stay in it in this one.
Yeah, absolutely, man. We knew, like we talked about earlier, that Blue Collar Senior came out and fought hard. I mean, James Harden was just too much down the stretch. He was kind of cold, and then he went like an 8-0 run to end the game, and pretty much closed him out.
Not just too much. He was everything down the stretch. He scored the final 10 points. And really, this is the difference between the Nets and so many teams around the league. As you know, Q, it's a huge luxury to have an elite scorer/playmaker in the game.
Yeah, absolutely. You got Kyrie can close, you got James that can close, obviously KD can close. So, I mean, they have a premium out there in Brooklyn of guys that can finish the game and close in the fourth quarter and take it home.
Harden goes for 24, 10, and 10. His 9th triple-double already as a Net. There he was afterwards.
If you don't mind giving us a peek behind the curtain, we saw very animated conversations continuing to break things down with DeAndre Jordan.
Yeah, we're just trying to get right. We're trying to get this thing going. Every single game, every possession is going to be crucial. This is a good game for us. Detroit might be the team that took the lead in the fourth quarter, but we just corrected some things that is going to be crucial, especially later in the season, in the postseason, that we need to get right.
You talked about it. Not every game is going to be pretty. How important are these kind of games where you have to find any way to grind out a victory?
That's what it's about. Obviously, we want the easy, pretty games, but we're a team that can get greedy too. Especially in the last 2 minutes.
Is he one of the best players in the league?
Multiple ways, defensively and offensively. So, great job. We held them on the points and tough shooting night for us, but we grind wins out. That's all that matters.
Another triple-double for you, 24, 10, and 10, and you did so in front of the Brooklyn faithful, fans in this building. Just your thoughts on the fans able to watch you guys compete tonight.
I can't wait. I came here. One of the reasons I came to Brooklyn was for these fans. They're so passionate about the game of basketball that once we're able to fill this thing up, it's going to be rocking. I know it.
Well, James Harden now with 9 triple-doubles. He is second on the all-time list, which is amazing. I got away from it at that rate. With 61 back in his New Jersey days. Look him up, dude. That's good. So now, we're getting to the point now where there are kids who don't remember that. You heard James Harden talking about what they're going to have to do moving forward, little things they want to clean up. And Q, as you know, once they reach the postseason, the teams scout each other to death and try to take away strengths, the details become a little more important. What will Brooklyn have to work on between now and then?
I think that was interesting to hear, man. That, him saying that he knows that they're going to have to win games in different types of ways on both sides of the ball. And so to hear him say that they still getting on the same page and getting that instinct and getting on the same page as far as plays and those things down the stretch, I think that's very good that they're able to do that right now. I think DeAndre Jordan, when he first started, it was kind of trouble. But he's on the same page with Harden. He's benefiting like nobody else. He's getting laid right at the rim. How you fix it for him. So I think he's going to be used on down the stretch as well.
And obviously, Harden is comfortable offensively. They put the ball in his hands right away. It's in a similar system to the way he was playing in Houston under Mike D'Antoni, who's now on the Brooklyn bench. is it a surprise at all that he just has continued to do what he's always done offensively?
It's not a big surprise to me, man. You got somebody like him, and he's going there with those two guys, Kyrie and KD, and he's been in that situation before. Obviously, he was a lot younger when he was in Oklahoma City with Russ and KD. But I mean, when you look at James Harden's resume, he's done everything. He has all the big contracts, all the all-star appearances, he has scoring championships, he got an MVP. The one thing that he wants to do is win a championship. I mean, this man is a great basketball player. He's a great basketball mind. So he going into this situation that he wasn't going to be able to play the same type of point guard, and he's changed.
Kyrie Irving got banged up in the second half, finished with 18 points on the night. Never did get a three. In fact, he hardly 0 of 12 combined in the 3-point range. Still able to win this game. For Kyrie, what kind of an adjustment has it been to basically cede control to James Harden as the point guard?
For Kyrie, that's something that he's welcome. You look at everything in the history with him and Kobe, and in a similar way that he played in season. A lot of times he was listed as a point guard, but he played off the ball and played kind of in the shooting guard position. So for him, this is a great scenario. He doesn't have to worry about facilitating as much. He's kind of put in that shooting guard mode to where he really gets to kind of play Obi's position and be that killer on the shooting guard position on the offensive side. So I mean, I think for him, this is a welcome situation because it takes the burden off him to have to get people involved and do all those things. He comes out there with one thing on his mind.
And for guys like Landry Shannon, we just saw hit a shot, and Joe Harris, basically anybody who's a shooter or a roller to the rim, as we look at Kyrie, this ridiculous package of finishes and finishing options. What does it mean for everybody else, particularly on the offensive end, to know that Harden is going to find him? I mean, he's going to make the right basketball play. He's going to hit him in the chest or wherever the ball needs to be.
I mean, all those guys should be just looking and studying Robert Horry, saying, look, I just need to be ready. They should be calling Robert Horry's phone, trying to text with him and find out how he stayed ready, what did he do. And that's the biggest thing. Those guys just have to be support. It's going to come a time where they need a big shot or a big play from those guys, and when those times come, they just have to be ready.
All right, stick with us. Game 3 of the day-long triple-header is on the way with Luka Doncic, who's been putting up silly numbers of late back in the lineup after missing a game the other night. Taking on the Denver Nuggets with a mile high. That's coming up in about 45 minutes time here on NBA TV. We'll continue to bounce around the league between now and then. We'll see a little for Portland. Drew everybody throws it down. Trailblazers lead the highlighter Green Timberwolves 66-59. As you see, Karl Anthony Towns chased off the three-point line. He's flushing that home. Wolves just broke their 9-game losing streak, looking for more tonight, but trailing forward.
Magenta. No, Magenta. I'm not going back to the store. Magenta! Cartridges are sold.
The Epson Eco Tank. No more cartridges. It comes with an incredible amount of ink that can save you a lot of frustration. The Epson Eco Tank.
It's Bill and Jill. Available at
with the intelligent control of all-wheel drive and the power of a 2.5-liter turbo engine. There's no limit to the places the all-new Sorento can take you, and to the stores waiting for you when you get there. The all-new Sorento, the world's first storytelling machine.
this is for me. The reference book. Always connect. Somehow, love you. We want to another time. When travel to the world begins. Awakening from the cold. United by the card and cycle. No one can take away. No one can take to do. And with you, flower, and leave.
emphasis as the passing of Jason Kidd, scoring of Larry Bird. Carlisle said the same thing. Coach and he's like Bird. He says he's in the same mode all of a savant. Flash finish. Little thanks to Luka Doncic on both ends. He gets warmed up for his night in Denver, Colorado. The Dallas Mavericks 9-3 in their last 12, taking on the Denver team that has won 5 in a row. You'll see it live right here on NBA TV. The two teams have played quite for them. They split those games. And here, as you see, Doncic has put up silly numbers in those two meetings so far. So Michael Malone has come up with some other game plan, like every other coach in the league, on what to do with this dynamic first-team All-NBA player.
Yeah, they got to do something, change it up. Coach Malone got to come with some schemes, with some tactics, because those numbers are looking like he's playing NBA 2K on the video game right now.
Well, what do you do? And we asked Greg Popovich earlier this week about that. Is the Spurs prepared to play against Dallas? And you can try to throw size at him, but he handles the ball at 6'7", some would say 6'8" even. He is physical enough to not get bumped off his lines. He not only sees his teammates, but hits them with accurate passes. So what is your best bet?
For me, it's kind of like you got to pick your poison. I think you don't want him to be able to do everything. You got to try and take something away. If he's gonna facilitate, make him a facilitator. Don't allow him to be able to be a post-up threat, be able to shoot threes, be able to get to the basket, and get in the middle of your defense, and then be able to facilitate as well. If he's able to do all of those things, you pretty much at the will of what he wants to do out there on the court. Those are the type of numbers that we're seeing him put up in this series right now.
And the Mavericks are a team that is headed very much in the right direction. Had one of the toughest schedules, 3 All-Star in the NBA. They had a bunch of COVID-related absences along the way. They had the bad weather in Texas, which kept them home for basically a week without a game at one point. Down the stretch, second easiest post-All-Star schedule in the entire league. What are your expectations for the Mavericks in terms of where they should wind up in the West?
They should be trending upwards. Getting KP getting back healthy and kind of, like you say, overcoming all the COVID and the different injuries and things, and finally having a favorable schedule. I think they should be trying to build momentum to have get the best seed they can for the playoffs, but also be wanting to play the best basketball heading into it.
They come in at 19-17 on the season. Denver sits 5th in the West at the moment, 22-15 after a 5-game win streak. And Nikola Jokic, over his last 7 games, has also put up big numbers, nearly 30 points a game, 58% from the field, and 50% three-point shooting. And again, we're talking about an MVP candidate.
Rico is asleep with his head mashed against
the Nuggets run their offense through on almost every possession. So the same question applies to Rick Carlisle tonight. How do you attack that?
How good did that smell?
I think you try and use
Smells nice.
a lot of athleticism on Jokic. I think that's one of the things that kind of
He's getting so good.
I
think there's about to be a war.
Things as far as facilitating and passing that ball and things like that. But I think if you get some good athleticism on him, it kind of takes away his ability to be able to shoot or drive around people from the outside. Then you just have to deal with him on the interior.
Yeah, it is interesting though because he is the kind of superstar who really doesn't seem to care if he ever shoots the ball.
That's right. He's very unique that he can literally dominate the game without scoring 6 to 8 points. He can dominate it with his rebounding, and he can dominate it with the way he passes the ball and he facilitates and makes plays for his teammates. And like you say, they actually run the ball through him anyway.
Nuggets also figured to have more production from Jamal Murray tonight. Last night in Memphis, he was 1 of 14 with a season low 3 points, and they still managed to win that game thanks to some dramatic final moments from the Joker, the MVP candidate. Luka Doncic, Nikola Jokic, set to go just after 10 Eastern time, the top of the hour here on NBA TV. Before we get to here, in the meantime,
When you have a minute, you might want to grab your blanket for the couch.
All right. Look at that. Everything else happening on this Saturday around the league when we come back.
To show up, you need power. Or this, optimum power. Because Duracell Optimum makes this RC truck even faster than top of that. Power.
This is dangerous. One bounce and in for the albatross.
This golf course tests every aspect of the game. I would have been missing something if I wasn't able to call myself a pro.
How do you top the perfect duck and cold brew? What's the perfect top? A sweet cold foam. For a velvety smoothness and feeling you just can't stop. Switch it to a medium touch of scotch and sweet cold foam for $3. Order ahead with certain rewards and here's your run for a second.
Last St. Patrick's Day, the world changed. Supposed to be kept the lights on. A brewer's vision. How do you get to make it? Let's bake some bread. We're looking. That's how we imagine it. We Irish, we look at the silver lining, not the carrots.
What about me?
What for me? You mean us?
What about me? Yeah, how about us?
Great question.
What about me? What about us?
Can't see that much emotional. Just wait for it. Just your career. For Russians.
Make sure you wear it while you're in Moscow.
What's this do? Shoot poison darts? You want
That looks cool.
I didn't see it. Who's in it?
Benedict Cumberland or
Cumberbatch.
that looked good. That was cool. This thing's cool.
You like it?
Yeah. It looks like it's too small, but it's not. It's the same amount of screen of the book as my iPad.
With apologies to our friend Dennis Scott, Charlotte was Shooter's Paradise tonight. They knocked down 11 threes in the first quarter that ties an NBA record. 16 in the first half, that's the Charlotte franchise record. They finished the night with 21 on 49 attempts as they beat the shorthanded Toronto Raptors 114 to 104. They were feeling it, and now the Hornets at 19 and 18 are within a half game of Boston for 5th in the East, and same record as Boston, within a half game of Miami, and who's in 4th in the Eastern Conference right now. Knicks in Oklahoma City earlier today. All-star Julius Randle getting set to go to work against the Thunder team, playing without Shea Gilgeous-Alexander or Darius Bazley. That's Blue against Georgia. Coast to coast and one. We're working together here, Q. It's Julius Randle, R.J. Barrett for the corner three, and then Barrett returns the favor.
Yeah, I like this right here. The drive and kick this one. Julius Randle having an outstanding season, keeping the Knicks in playoff contention.
Third quarter, Randle looking for Barrett OKC late on the closeouts. It's another three for Barrett. To win for 32. That's the new
Come on, man.
Randall from the baseline. Dropped the step back.
I feel like Coach Tibbs has like unlocked this kid's game, and he has him playing just at an all-time level for this kid right now.
Triple double for Randall, 26, 12, and 12. Barrett for more of his 32. Knicks pull away in the second half and win it by 22. They're now 9-4 in their last 13 games, thanks to the second most lopsided win of the season. Randall, this doesn't sound right every time I say it, but apparently the third is the first Knick with multiple triple doubles in the same season since Mark Jackson back in 1989. And the Knicks very much in the hunt in the Eastern Conference as well, right there in the mix with Charlotte. In fact, they're just hair by percentage points behind Charlotte in the East. What do you look at this turnaround in Tom Thibodeau so far?
I'm loving it. I am absolutely loving it. I think the biggest thing that I take away from that last video with the Knicks is those smiles, man. If RJ Barrett, Julius, and was going to the bench, those smiles and that happiness, like, you haven't seen that a lot of players in the organization. So I'm feeling great for them, and I'm happy and I'm excited for what they have a chance to build on out there, because everybody knows basketball being good in New York is just good for the NBA, period.
Absolutely, as you would well know. And this is also a testament to the value and impact of a good coach who knows his style. The Knicks are suddenly a good defensive team, and as you mentioned, they've unlocked some things offensively. They've got a couple of good young players in, well, Randall's still a young player, but Emmanuel quickly, the rookie who had 21 in this game as well. Big picture, what's more important, that the Knicks are in playoff position right now, or the potential to impress free agents and folks around the league that they suddenly have a style and seem committed to it?
I think both of those things go hand in hand, man. I feel like when Tibbs is building, he's creating a culture that's gonna yield winning and yield playoff appearances. And those things attract the best players, knowing that they have a chance to win. I think New York as a city sells itself. They have one of the best fan bases among sports, period, and they have some of the most loyal fans. And those are right now with everything that's going on with this turnaround, with the success that Tibbs had, it's happening. Leon Rose and West. I'm happiest for the fans because they endure and suffer through the tough seasons and the rebuild and all those different ups and downs that are going on, and they stay, they don't waver. They stay like loyal as they come. So, I mean, I'm happy for them. They have a product, they have a hard-working team, a young team that looks like it has promise and something to build on. So I'm very happy and excited for the fans.
A stubbornly loyal fan base there in New York, and they've had some lean years here lately. It's good for them. Also, keep in mind, I know the free agent market isn't what it was since Giannis Antetokounmpo signed his long-term extension to stay in Milwaukee, but the Knicks have tons of money to spend this upcoming offseason. All right, more coming up.
Somebody, man.
Somebody. We'll get somebody, of course. Much more coming up here between now and the tip. In Denver, with Jamal Murray coming off a miserable night in Memphis. It's too good to have back-to-back miserable nights. Mavericks and Nuggets around the corner here.
My basketball journey began in elementary school. For me, the game of basketball has had a profound impact on my life as any, because I truly don't know where I would be or what I would do had I not had the opportunity to bounce that ball. And during television, working with NBA TV, it literally takes you back to being a rookie again, where it's new, it's fun, it's fresh, and it's exciting. This is
Now Barry has some happy little habits. Sometimes in life you get a little thirsty, and when a refreshing opportunity comes along, you can just shoot that good.
Delicious avocado toast for all. Now at Dunkin'. Order ahead for the rewards. America runs on Dunkin'.
Well, outline, Kenny Smith here. Okay, listen closely. Take your bracket, ball it up, throw it in the trash. Grab yourself a Corona and enjoy the rest of the game. Are you crying? There's no crying on the Corona outline.
Well, now the phone your bracket page. I got this mountain bike for only $11.
DealDash.com, the fair and honest bidding site. We sold an iPad worth $505 for less than $24. A stand mixer for less than $20. A 4K television for under $2. A MacBook Pro for under $16. As well as PlayStation 4 for under $16. And brand new cars for less than $900. DealDash.com offers hundreds of options every day. All options start at $0 and everything must go. And don't forget, we offer a full 90-day money-back guarantee on your first big pack purchase. I wanted these Bluetooth headphones for $20.
I got these 3 suitcases for less than $40. And shipping is always free.
Go to DealDash.com today and see how much you can save.
Their life is going right now.
Excuse me.
You're watching Game Time, brought to you by State Farm. For surprisingly great rates, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Games just keep on coming your way this weekend here on NBA TV. And a couple of good ones tomorrow. At 4 Eastern time, you see the Utah Jazz taking on the Warriors in San Francisco. No Joel Embiid for Philadelphia. He's going to be out at least 2 weeks or so before that knee is reevaluated. They'll meet the Spurs in Philly at 6:30. Coverage starts at 3:30 for the broadcast. There he is, the uniform. Kristaps Porzingis on just both sat out Thursday and lost to Oklahoma City. Both available tonight against one of the better teams in the Western Conference.
Feels
The
warmer in
Denver
here.
Nuggets. Their tip is coming up just minutes away here on NBA TV. Right now, it's time for Chuck's Guarantees. You are now rocking with the best. It's Roll Paris with your favorite segment, Charles Barkley. Yeah! Please. Man, you know, the folks from Michael Sadler and it's all presented by FanDuel Sportsbook. Chuck, All-Star was good to you, my brother. 6-1, and with all the All-Star bonus points, you were 13-1. That's outstanding. Round of applause for you, my man. Round of applause. Good job. You don't need to applaud for yourself. I appreciate your academy. That Nuggets, that's on Saturday, the better combined stat line. Points, assists, and rebounds for Luka and KD going up against Jamal Murray and the Joker. Who got the better combined stat line?
I'm gonna go with the Nuggets.
Really?
I am, because I think those guys will be pumped. I think Jamal will be excited to play against Luka. And Joker's gonna do what the Joker did. He's gonna do what he did.
I'm going to go roll Victor on that when Luka and KD are playing at full strength. Listen, 22 years old.
But I don't even know that yet.
True enough. But so far this season, he's been outstanding. The Mavs are 4-0 when he scores 27 or more. Luka, 38 years, triple doubles, 11 all time in his career, triple doubles. Not bad. Jazz at Warriors, and Chuck, we have a rematch they put on the show in the 3-point contest. They're talking about Steph Curry and Mike Conley. So, who's going to make the most threes in this contest?
Steph Curry.
And that's what?
Yeah, bud.
That's why he likes that.
So he's going to shoot a lot more threes than Mike Conley. Mike Conley only going to shoot a three when he's wide open. Steph shoots three is part of his game. So I'm going with Steph Curry.
Yeah, well, see, who's winning that game? The Jazz. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
There it is. Say less.
Yeah.
Thank you for saying it 3 times. March Madness is right around the corner. This is going to be the 10th season. You're a part of it, covering it. And, you know, it's always awesome to see. Something that we rarely see is a triple-double take place in the tournament. The last time it happened, it was John Morant back in 2019. Some of your buddies, Shaq, and D-Wade, they posted triple-doubles in the tournament back in the day. One of your favorite players, Draymond Green, posted
like he just made it wrong something like 4 or 5 times, and I just think that I just don't think it's gonna happen.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough.
And not only that, I'm betting I'm taking Baylor and Gonzaga and giving all other people the entire field. That's how confident I am in the Baylor Bears and the Zags.
Okay, all right, thank you. I'm glad that you brought it up because we talked about that previously. So you have those two.
Yeah.
Who is going to win?
I'm going with the Zags.
Really? They're going to stay undefeated?
They're going to stay undefeated. It's going to be the first time that Indiana won it undefeated, so I'm going with the Zags.
1976 was the last time that happened. I'm going to roll veto. I'm going to go with the Michigan Wolverines, Juwan Howard, creeping in. Nobody's expecting Michigan to take the title. I'm going to go with the Michigan Wolverines.
Not a bad pick. I think they got a really good chance to get to the Final Four. I totally agree with you on that. Good luck, brother.
There you have the guarantees are in the book. Look at us, it's in the lineup for the Dallas Mavericks. The two-time All-Star gets set to go on the road tonight against Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. Tip just a few minutes ago. The doctor, a living legend.
One thing I had to promise to show the other, he was never afraid to take a big shot. His day is no different. There's one more guy. I'm the best for my family, friends, and community. Let's do this together. For more information on Jackson, visit Season3.
Easy. He's the only one that can make a good job. Season3.
If this fails, my brothers will be
Reggie Miller said he moved in for March Madness, but he definitely chose Wendy's for breakfast. The tournament doesn't start for like a week.
The tournament doesn't start for like a week.
Choose my choose Wendy's. Put your breakfast at March Madness. Everybody's jersey.
The 30 stands for the 30-day money-back guarantee you get with the CarMax Love Your Car guarantee.
They want the bags nice too.
I didn't know it.
The way it should be. What difference could 2 inches make? I mean, it's a truck. All about inches. Who's thinking about the garage where you shop for a truck? CarMax. That's why we offer 24-hour test drives, so you can find the perfect fit. Where it should be. CarMax.
Go on hotline. Bracket, here's the basketball card. Kenny Smith here. Couldn't tell you about that matchup, but as long as it's a only on a live matchup, it's all good. Well done, rookie. Oh, that was a funny move on your page.
Joel Embiid is expected to miss at least 2 weeks. He'll be reevaluated around that time for what has been diagnosed as a bone bruise to his left knee, which he suffered last night in the win against the Washington Wizards. So far, Embiid is playing in 31 of Philly's 38 games. Of course, the 76ers have the best record in the Eastern Conference. Big blow to them, potentially a blow to Embiid's MVP candidacy as well. This is a strange year, obviously because of the health and safety protocols. I don't know whether, as a voter, I should consider games played to the degree I normally would or not. How do you think this will affect his candidacy?
I think it'll depend on how fast he comes back. You know, saying 2 to 3 weeks, how long that will totally end up being, how many games he'll really end up missing will kind of weigh on that factor. But I mean, I think this is, I breathed a big sigh of relief once they came out with the rules because it looks a little scarier than what they said it came out to be. I was worried about the big play.
Yeah, it was an ugly looking injury. Initially, they thought it was a hyperextension, but they looked bad when it came down on that. I agree. All things considered, it was not a bad diagnosis for Joel Embiid. Much better news on the injury/health front for Karis LeVert, who will be in the starting lineup tonight for the Indiana Pacers as they take on the Suns in Phoenix. He was traded 2 months ago, part of that 14 James Harden trade. It was because of the trade that a physical discovered a malignant mass on his left kidney. He had surgery to remove it back in January, been rehabbing since, and tonight, Karis LeVert will be back on an NBA floor and starting for his new team, the Indiana Pacers.
Yeah, this is absolutely what I call a blessing in disguise, man. Because I mean, had he not been traded and had to go through those physicals, and had they not been that thorough on those physicals, who knows what would have happened with that mass if it would have, grown or just got to anything. So I mean, I was really excited and glad that he got that handled, and now to see him back this soon and healthy and being able to get back out there and play, that's the biggest blessing.
We can't overstate how fortunate he was to be traded when he was, because ordinarily this is not the sort of thing that would be discovered or even tested for midway through a season, if not for that physical required to make the trade go through. Good for Karis LeVert, and it'll be good to see him in that Pacers uniform tonight in Phoenix against one of the hottest teams in the league. A couple more of the hottest teams in the league are on our air. Coming up in just a few minutes' time, Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets have won 5 in a row, second out of a back-to-back for them. Think he has a little fun playing basketball? I think so. Mavs and Nuggets on the way.
Now with Taco Bell's app, you can build your own $5 cravings box. Because you know when you crave a Taco Bell, so eat like you. Build your own $5 cravings box today, only online or with the Taco Bell app.
Another beer or something different?
How about this super filling IPA, aged with oats?
Or a various details, if I came from Coffee Pop.
You want a bar?
I'm gonna feed you ginger ale.
Yeah, that sounds good. Maybe it's only a feeling, only a dream, only a daydream that lasts long after sundown. Maybe it's only a weekend or a moment, but sometimes those only things are the only things that last. You can't change. There's only one. Now get 0% financing for 72 months on select 2021 Cherokee models. Plus, get no additional charge maintenance with the Jeep Wave Customer Care Program.
This is for me, the relentless world, always connected, but somehow alone, trust, and illusion. We offer another path, where the battles of the wrong begin. Awakened by the call, united by the cause you fight for. No one can take away your strength that it needs to be among the few, the proud, and the lead.
We Irish, we look at the silver linings, not the clouds. That's the magic of St. Patrick's Day. Can't make it to the pub, bring the pub home to you. Can't quite your friend, connect with your family. Here's to raising pints and raising the children. This is what it's like wearing regular shoes. No all-around support. And this is what it's like in Skechers' new Arch Fit footwear. For all the comfort and support you need. It's good to have support. Try Skechers Arch Fit, medically certified arch support.
Carmelo cooking in Minnesota tonight. First Johnson, only 3 he's hit in 3 tries, hitting 21 off the bench now. That game is all tied up at 101.
Yeah, Melo got it working tonight, 21, but that back is vintage Melo. You love to see that.
And game time is just around the corner. He's just 5 of 14 tonight for 17 points. So keep an eye on that as we get to our game between the Dallas Mavericks and the Denver Nuggets. That brings together old Real Madrid teammates Facundo Campazzo of the Nuggets and Luka Doncic. Forget all the connections these guys have from all over the planet.
That's the best thing about this little orange ball, man.
It is amazing, isn't it?
Yes, yes.
How many connections there are within the United States or around the world, different leagues everywhere. Here are your starting lineups tonight. That starting five for the Mavericks has the best offensive rating of any 5-man unit in the NBA right now. 130 plus per 100 possessions, which is absurd. For the Nuggets, Jamal Murray again, last night, season 3 points. He's in the backcourt with Will Barton. Michael Porter Jr. has been hot the last couple of games. Paul Millsap back in the starting lineup. And we told you what Nikola Jokic has done over his last 7 games. 30, 11, 8.5 assists, 58% shooting, and 50% from 3-point range. Second item of back-to-back is the Nuggets. You look at this game and this matchup. Dallas comes in having not played since Thursday, and they rested both Kristaps Porzingis and Luka Doncic that night. How did that factor in tonight?
I would expect those guys to be fresh, well rested, and ready to go. Those are 2 young guys that should be ready to go with the Denver Nuggets, who's a well-respected team in the West. I think Luka and KP should be ready to go tonight.
Both these teams rely heavily on really good offensive firepower. Both are, I think it's fair to say, works in progress defensively. What will be the key for either defense tonight to be able to get some shots?
I'm looking for him to bounce back, and Jamal Murray bounce back from that 3-point that he had last night. I think defensively, I'm excited to see Porzingis and Jokic for be matched up against each other.
Let's get to it underway. That ball in Denver. Chris Marlowe is on the ball, as always, with Scott Hastings.
You've made it a couple times. See if there's no double coverage. Mavericks are 19 and 17. They are 8 in the West. 9 and 9 on the road. Their record in their last 10 games, 7 and 3. Now Porter, a little shaky-banky, lets it fly, and he's way off the mark. And Barton in there, active, knocks it off Dallas out of the best. Watch, here comes a double team by Cleveland. He looks one way, Keith Richardson loud, that's finished. Smith gets out a little bit late. They go to double, and guys who make shots early, Dallas will think about that double team. Nuggets, as you may know, 22 and 15 now. They've moved up to 5th in the West. They are 9 and 7 at home. Their record in the last 10 games, also 7 and 3. So Jokic, he's trying to get off to a good start here. Barton's been playing well. Had a good game last night. Jokic in the lane, and he drops in the hook shot. He's got 2 deep on Porzingis, and used that body to keep him restless. Dallas lost its last game at the Thunder, 116-108. As Limo with the finger towards it out of bounds. That was kind of an interesting game, Scott Hastings, because Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis both did not play. Yeah, and people didn't play that last game. This dude could shoot. He's the guy that hit that big 3 that helped send this game to overtime last time they here. Lego Ware's number 42, and Jokic the leading 3-point shooter for the Mavericks. Now Jokic has it, guarded by Porzingis. Jokic going over the top. His shot is good. Jokic wants to scorch Porzingis into Jokic for 40. That was kind of his very first. A coming out garden party for Joker. 7-0 Nuggets break on top. Luka Doncic no, and a good rebound by Porter on the weak side. Porter to her. Porter dribble. In the lane, all the way. And he puts it up and wow. MPJ with some steam. Denver outran last night. They're building, and they're going to get going again, get a rebound. Cleve, I thought he was left-handed. He goes back right. I think that surprised Cleve. Put him to the body and then one off two. Well, he couldn't ask for a better start. The Denver Nuggets come back.
You're watching Saturday Night on NBA TV, brought to you by State Farm. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
We asked people to start King's Buns to score 2 for $5 different Burger King. What? Say it again? Oh, wow. I'm a fan of the King Sourdough Buns. Grab the King's Buns with both hands. Get the flame-grilled sourdough King in a 2 for $5 deal. Your way ain't better. Introducing the good old King's Buns. It's made with real blue cheese. It's USDA certified. It's a cut. Well, you named it apricot, but it wasn't again. It's real. It exists. Did you know that most cars have a cap and air filter to filter the air we breathe on the inside? Well, this is what a dirty cap and air filter looks like, restricting the airflow inside your car. And filling the cabin with contaminants that can create an unhealthy environment for you and your passengers. What you need is a pure flow cap and air filter. An easy-to-change filter with 4 layers of filtration technology that traps up to 99% of airborne contaminants, improving the air quality for you and your family. Just like the AC filter in your home, the cabin filter should be changed throughout the year.
Most cars have to be right here in the glove box. Pull this out. My new pure flow filter. Put this in the back. And done.
A dirty filter also severely reduces the airflow in your car's ventilation system.
It wasn't until I changed the filter that I realized how weak my airflow was. Now the air just blasts out of the AC.
Pure flow filters are delivered right to your door at direct-to-consumer prices. Order today and receive free shipping. Pure flow, clean, better air.
At 16 points per game over that whole
Who's got Team City?
Pickaxes.
Where are they?
Denver.
Over this 5-game span, over his season averages, 20% of some of those
Did the Celtics play?
No, tomorrow night.
And his struggles early, right, Chris, was not being able to finish in the paint. That was his first point of game.
Great. 10-0 Denver into Cleveland. Dallas, a good 3-point shooting team. Doncic in the lane, taken away by Jokic. Doncic complaining. We'll see a lot of that tonight. Barton stops and pops. And he's off the mark. Barton energized with 21 points last night in Memphis. Doncic in the lane, basket counts foul. One thing about Dallas, they moved the basketball.
And I tell you what a nice finish in all of that, but I'm not sure that Luka did get a little lucky. Either that, he really does have eyes in the back of his head. And he spins just right. I'm not sure he's seen you. Maybe he's seen you leg right there, kind of throws it into the area. Trying to clear out of the way. He stays put, goes straight up, and make it tough to make that basket.
Dorian Finney-Smith, 27-year-old in his 5th year. At 14 and 8. Denver in the Mavs. 2 teams have split this season. Mavs winning here, the Nuggets winning there. Now Jokic against Porzingis.
Well, he wanted a bump, didn't get him called.
Luka with it. Having a terrific season, 28.5 points per game, and he rolls into the lane for a deuce.
So that's him just seeing he's got a smaller guy, Jamal Murray. And like Memphis did last night, Finney Smith is getting up into Chile, and Jamal Murray picked him up full court.
Luka, a first-team All-NBA a season ago. He's most likely going to be a first-teamer again this season. Now Martin off the screen. And
See, and pass is low. Jokic can't get it. But that's all the ball left over. He had a chance to pass to him. He had a chance to throw. He got deflated with the basketball. And now just stifles the play. Got to be more decisive. Take that shot. You're wide open. Mavs lead the all-time series 91-87. It was a split their last 6 meetings. And Doncic draws the foul on Porter. 2 on Porter. And no, let me play with you. Mike Malone goes in. This is the same body the Joker didn't give him. Good job here. She's coming back. That little hit fake, and he's going to step in, but Michael's going over, so the contact foul will go on. Doncic, 2 games so far against the Nuggets as he misses there. 36.5 points, 10 rebounds, and 14.5 assists. This is one of the great young players in the league from Slovenia. He's 22 years old in his 3rd year. Once again, did not play in the loss at OKC on Thursday night. They rested him up for the big one at Denver. The Nuggets have given up 6 in a row. Mentioned Murray coming off a 3-point performance the other night. Into part, great pass by Jokic. Good pass by Mark. And it's 12-5. They get 12-6 now. Ball just moves a little bit. He's so good at getting to the basket. Argue that. I thought he fouled, but he's another good take. That's Richard Anderson going in that. Just think right at one. It's a good play. And then he took the full power point. John's over, but he loses sight of one. Just follows the ball into the lane.
Hi, Bud. What are you doing?
Come here. Energized when he goes to home, he says, the 2 years at the University of Memphis, was USA Player of the Year. Dallas, you might be wondering, as a free throw shooting team, pretty good, 78% as a team. Josh Richardson at OKC on Thursday night had a season high 27 points. He's explosive. He can get it going. He's all over Murray at the moment. I'll tell you, this is the last 2 minutes last night. Half roast breaking. He didn't like that contact and that physical spot. Good challenge for Murray. Now Millsap shoots a three under pressure. There you go. Dallas with a rebound. The ball is kicked.
Love you too, Rico.
Like I said, team play. If you think something bothers you, Smith is just going to try to get a body on it because he's trying to fight that screen. Ball slips out after setting it. This is that three. That's a clock issue already here. Rick Carlisle is up. And questioning.
Bugsy!
13th coach in NBA history.
Oh, it's tons doing the thing.
More games with a single team.
Oh, look at the sun.
Back in the day, of course, played with the Boston Celtics. Won the title
Weird.
in 1986. And Porter Jr. has to go out. Just sit with 2 fouls. And he's replaced by P.J. Dozier. So 15 on the clock, Dozier's got it. And away he goes. How about that? Get it in the game right away, get you a little turnover steal, and go in and get you an easy layup. By the way, P.J. Dozier missed the first 15. He's been available for 5 games. And the Nuggets are 5-0 in those games as Porzingis off the bench shot. Somewhere Tim Duncan is smiling. Pretty shot too. Murray on to Jokic. Millsap's loose for 3. He got it. Paul Millsap came back last night if you missed it. And had a pretty good game. 11 points, 7 rebounds. Played about 22 minutes. Yeah, didn't start last night. Getting a start tonight is Porzingis from deep. As soon as he get that shot down, those are sitting there saying, oh, nobody can shoot this 28-foot. He's shooting 35%. Now Jokic muscling inside behind the back. And it's an errant pass, and Dallas has it. They
for Denver. Now Doncic. Size it up early. That one's off the mark and Kleeball with the push in the back. Maxi Kleeball, 29-year-old in the fourth year. Porzingis' last 5 games in Dallas averaged 20 minutes. Pull up, quick off the bank, Tim Duncan style, and watch where he shoots this three. PJ's right there, and he says, I'm not going to shoot that in 20 feet out. You mentioned Porzingis. As Tim Hardaway Jr. comes on. So while he gets a start time because Morris is unavailable with the watch stepping. Dozier from the court, got it.
Well, that's big to get some threes early to get the confidence going. So 20-13 is our score. We are told that Jermichael Green and Zeke Naji are available if the Nuggets choose to use them.
How's the view over there?
Richardson. Don't think he's a great three-point shooter. Just 30% so far this season. Now Barton loads up a triple. No, Millsap there. Wrestling. And they tie it up. Dorian Finney-Smith will jump against Paul Millsap. Paul right there, got a guard, but he goes to glass. That's what Paul will do when he's in the game with that 4 spot. Now Facu Campasso comes on. Scott Hastings just mentioning Monte Morris not available tonight. Millsap on the double tap. It's happened. And a 7-point lead. Campasso played well last night. 8 points, 4 assists. Jokic around Porzingis, and he draws the back. If Jokic is making it 15 points, there's no way to guard him. Yeah, he made it last night. He made his first one tonight. Already 2 little head fakes and got the shoulder of Porzingis.
2 earlier games against Dallas, 29 points, 10.5 rebounds for Joker. Now Barton drives hard in the lane. Put it up, no. Jokic there.
Shot was blocked. Porzingis got a picky on it. Dallas looking to fast break. And long range, that's good. Now Dallas has now made 5 of 9 shots. Nuggets have made 8 of 15. And Barton off the mark. On the run, Finney-Smith, and a good defensive play by Dozier to knock it away. Nuggets trying to clear the rebound. They can't. At least not yet. Richardson. That's going to be a foul on Denver. Denver getting worked on the boards a little bit here, Scott. Yeah, it's a lot of effort. A lot of guys that have free throw kind of standing and watching, and you kind of get that off step. You never can get back in the play. It's just a lot of hustle. You see, instead of making doing your work a little bit more, you see PJ grab Porzingis off. Michael Green has come into the game for Denver. And now with a shoulder and then a stomach illness last night, did not play. So Green back for Denver. Good news. Now Porzingis to beat the clock. Green with the rebound. Green started off great for Denver. First 10-15 games. Then he slumped. And then he got hurt. So hopefully he comes back in a big way. Now Jokic in on Porzingis. Wide open is Barton, top of the key, and he nails it. Boy, Barton is such an important part, just that extra cog, if he can give you 15 to 20 points, really matters. Dallas dropping down on Joke after that second dribble, and then that opens up Barton. Jalen Brunson has come on. 24-year-old, 3rd season, and he lays it in. He's a talented player. He's a 41% three-point shooter. Dad played in the NBA, but he's better than his dad. Yeah, so he's been your coach, I believe. You're playing maybe a year also. Now Jokic singled up. Is he waiting for the double team? Here it comes. Barton steps into a 2-pointer. That's good. So Jokic with the vision and Barton making the man pay for double teaming. 25-18. The lead is 7. Good
catch out there now for Zingis. 11 travel, and it's batted away. Martin, it's 2-on-1. Puck was on the wing. Still on one. Will trying to get fouled, but instead you just get a missed shot. You have a bounce pass layup to Baku. Hardaway went down hard. He's joining the party. That one rattles in and out. Barton goes and gets it. First quarter, glad you witnessed on altitude. Third and final regular season meeting between the Dallas Mavericks and the Denver Nuggets. Jokic, left hand, got it. Beautifully done by Nikola Jokic, and they didn't double that time. He's able to finish. So the Nuggets have a 9-point lead. Remember, they led early at 10-0. So not the biggest lead. Baku is going to play Hardaway now. And Barton nearly knocked it away. Barton very active, both ends for Zingis. Another three. I believe I said the last meeting is this one.
Phil.
And it is. As Dallas won the first, the Nuggets the second. This is the third. Nikola Jokic pleading his case. As we go to break, just over 2 minutes to go. Nuggets leading by 6.
The 30 stands for the 30-day money-back guarantee you get with the CarMax Luggage Car Guarantee.
They on the back nice too.
I didn't know that.
The way it should be. What difference could 2 inches make? I mean, it's a truck. It's about inches. Who's thinking about the garage when you shop for a truck? CarMax. That's why we offer 24-hour test drives, so you can find the perfect fit where it should be. CarMax.
Rental trucks is back a little bit.
Sales people love the dealers to CarMax. They're actually really good. They're not here.
Let's talk it. Over hanging out with a 52. The rental cost is back with a head of cheese sauce and a small rental cost and just $6 a pizza.
How about we add some happy little droplets? Sometimes in life you get a little thirsty, and then a refreshing opportunity comes along, you can just shoot, that's good.
T-Mobile is the leader in 5G. We also believe in putting people first by treating them right. So we're upping the benefits without upping the price. Introducing Magenta Max. Now it's unlimited premium data that can't slow down based on how much smartphone data you use. Plus, get Netflix on us and taxes and fees included. You won't find this with other guys. In fact, you'll pay more and get less. Right now, pay zero cost to switch. And for your phone, don't pay it off. Only at T-Mobile. We're serving up a $4 Sunday special on NBA TV. Warriors versus 76ers tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern on NBA TV. Step back three on the wing. Came down the straight, made right decision. Every clutch play from every NBA game with year-long coverage on NBA Clutch Ball. Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern on NBA TV. Last night, the Denver Nuggets holding off the Memphis Grizzlies. From MPJ, Barton contributing. Jokic was superb. And this was the shot of the game. On Jokic in the right hand, volleyed up, Scott. But the left hand looked good. Yeah, he made the last 5 points for Denver in clutch. Soccer will. I feel like on that shot that was in the package right there of MPJ, that's a sign of growth. Early in the year, he would have gone ahead and rushed it, forced it, hoped it to go in, and that time he just raised up, took his time to make it. By the way, the last second play where John Morant drove to the bucket, Grizzlies complaining they reviewed that by the NBA, was ruled incorrect, non-call. All right, here we go again. Long range, Dozier, way short. Dwight Powell has come on. He's a lob threat, a great dunker. So you have to be aware of that if you're Nikola Jokic and the weak side defenders. The Nuggets lead by 6. 1:40 to go. Murray with the deflection out of bounds. Boy, not just looking for Cleveland that point. He's got a Hardaway on the wing, and Cleveland in the corner. He's looking for Cleveland, who shoots at about 46%. Actually shoots threes better than he does twos right now. He does. And the whistle. This away from the ball, far side of the court with the ball. 4 free throws for Dallas. Roy Powell, we just mentioned, ended the free throw line 74.5%. Played just 24 games. Let's find out our Nuggets, how they're going to win this there. Triple A ensure the win. No Luka magic. You can't let this guy just dominate the ball from points, rebounds, assists. You got to close that line. This is a team that wants to shoot about 40 threes a game. When you won the game, you limited their made threes. With the game you lost, you didn't. Listen, you got to get this transition going at home. You got to start doing what you've done on the road. Transition that to wins up at home. Nuggets have made 11 of 21. Jokic turns the corner and he's fouled by Powell. Mavs have made 7 of 15, so they're hitting at 47%. Nikola Jokic heads to the line. So quick spin on a faster player just by surprise. Easy foul and all. Jokic 33 double-doubles in 37 games. That's 7 more than the player in second place. And that is Giannis Antetokounmpo. So he has done his job. As PJ Dozier goes out. And Vlatko Čančar comes in. Bringing in a little muscle to work with Nikola Jokic and Jermichael Green in the front line. He hasn't played in a while, but the last couple of games you saw him in that Milwaukee game, he was fantastic. The 5-game win streak. He didn't play last night. 19 points, 15 rebounds, 4 assists. Vlatko can produce. Pasto. Now Brunson in the lane. Kleber stops for a 2-pointer and knocks it in. Maxim Kleber comes from Würzburg, Germany, the same city that produced the great Dirk Nowitzki. Not as good a player, might be a better 3-point shooter though.
There is the shooting. Pretty darn good. Murray is way off left. And Hardaway Jr. has it.
I think it's freshman defense. Teammates Rose bothering Murray. Feels like it.
Now Luka. He steps back and knocks it in. His 3-point percentage is going up. He's at 35%. He's never been a great 3-point shooter, but he's an improving one.
7-2 run. Closing out this quarter for Dallas.
Now Zignaje is going to be sent back to the bench. 36.5 seconds remaining. Well, I'm not sure the Nuggets can win this game, Scott Hastings, if Murray doesn't produce. He's played 8 minutes, scoreless, only taking 1 shot that last one we saw.
Dallas getting this big, they're frustrated. The last game, they were 15 into tough shots.
Got in the altercation with Tim Hardaway Jr. They're guarding each other at the moment. Well, at least Murray is guarding Hardaway Jr. Now, Facu and Doncic, who used to be teammates in Europe, know each other. And what are the Nuggets doing? They leave it wide open. Jokic has the rebound. Jokic with 8 points, 5 assists. Pass under to Green.
Oh, he got fouled. Oh, no call.
And the final play is going to be a doozy here. The Mavs are up and mad. Vlatko rolled it in.
Well, Green thought he got fouled. He's got an official. Čančar says, hey, let me just.
Too late.
And it's still on his fingertips, so this will not count.
So Dallas is going to end the quarter on a 10-2 scoring run. Led one.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over. Ready, Pete. From outside the arc, he got it back to Pella. And I thought that was going to fly. Look at it from here.
You can tell this is really crispy, juicy potato, because we wouldn't take the time to butter all these potato buns if it wasn't for them. Introducing McDonald's new crispy chicken sandwiches.
Searching for meaning, you remember, always be there. But somehow, love, trust, evolution. We offer another path, where the battle to the wrong begins. Awakened by the call. United. No one can take away your what it means to be among the few, the proud, and the lead.
Introducing Michelob Ultra Organic Suntan. It's made with real fruit juice, and it's USDA certified. It's a cut. Oh, you remember Africa, organic sunset. It's real, like it tastes.
Jackson with the screen. Edwards. 1:53 left in the third. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Pocket four. New York needs to get off a shot. It's again. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Brown on top. He can't get it to go. Now the Knicks take it the other way.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Jackson down low. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
And the remarkable reach of the Stipend Tower. Gobert twice on the heights.
And taken away by Brown. And then jammed down as he goes right over Markel Fultz.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Pass to Edwards. Fires for three. And the free ball is good. Edwards got 9 points here in the second half.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Outside, Kevin Durant. Can't hit from 12. The Knicks lead by 15. On the way, Jackson. Back to Antetokounmpo. Finding the time. Giannis chokes it down.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the score. He's put this offense on his back.
He is so productive. And for them to have real success, he needs help.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Pass to Capella. And here's Edwards. Drives to the hoop. And Edwards with the stop.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jump.
And Robinson White. Nails the buzzer beater.
Big time shot.
And so it's New York with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll return shortly. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And there's the call on Jones. That's foul number 2 for him. It's stolen by Jones. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
started here with a bucket for the Celtics. Edwards with it. They get it again. Pass to Jones. A shot by Bertans. Nobody around. Off target with his three. Gobert with it. Jones covering. Getting onto the ball. The Knicks lead by 11. Here's Edwards. Hits a three-point bomb. Edwards got 14 points here in the second half.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Here's Durant. He banks in the layup.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
To me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
Moutier, no good. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control. Just how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
And a new group in for the Knicks. To the middle. Great pass to set up the layup. And the Knicks lead by 14.
Well, make no mistake, Markel Fultz, because of his athletic burst, can score on the interior. That's nicely done.
Stolen by Robinson. Here's Durant. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. It'll be his second foul of the game.
It's still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
Over the corner, Brown. Pocket five. Oh, and the jam-tied Durant.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And out. Brilliant throwdown.
Boy, what else is new? This guy's accuracy this quarter has been phenomenal.
Outside, KD. Finished up by KD.
Now, there's an innate sense of how to play the game when we're talking Kevin Durant. The pick and roll has become second nature to him.
Fultz with the ball. Guarded now by Durant. Giannis outside. Pass to Capella. And the jump by Capella.
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Takes a step back. Outside, KD. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. 17 points was their biggest margin.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And Giannis gets it to go.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Greg, as a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and your enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about
Something else.
that is not possible. What we just is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Here's Antetokounmpo. And against the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. That's good from Antetokounmpo.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
the free fly. Good on the triple. KD got 45 points.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off. Shards doing all he can to bring it back. Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's foul number 2 for him. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. He could have used a better angle on that pass.
That one's good. Durant.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Extra faults. Edwards with it. He's guarded by Johnson. Giannis outside. On the way, Jackson. And Antetokounmpo penetrating.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Here's Jackson. Giannis with a nice D. Leading lead by 18. On the way, Jackson. With the drive. Oh!
That was absolutely filthy.
This building is stunned. He dug deeper into his bag of tricks there. Ray, compared to times when you contact, offers let go and score, to what we're seeing now, when there seem to be a lot of
You got to allow players to defend. And if they're in a legal guardian position, let them do their job. Eliminate the cheap ones. Part of the issue there, partner, is now so much of the game is played on an island. You don't have the crowd. Typically, you see guys in next night, there's more space to play. The season's bigger. You're out there kind of on your own, man. And these guys are crafty at drawing fouls. It's never been harder for a defense.
from long range. Good. And Giannis picking up the assist.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is the guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYD, know your personnel.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for New York.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
Hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so checking out the record for these guys tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
And their dominance continues, guys, as they sweep the season series 4 games to none.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Giannis.
Boy, his activity really stood out to me on the defensive end. He harassed ball handlers, came up with steals in transition. You have the feeling guys were looking over their shoulder, worried he was going to pick their pocket.
On the way, Jackson. There's the three. Drops in the tray.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
And that was good for Durant.
Kevin Durant's looking at the defender like, hey, if you're going to give me that, I'm going to take it.
Now here's Edwards. From the arc. Off target with that shot. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was just now.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it